Hi, we are Nirka Bernabé and Ariadna Vidal, and we are going to talk about the role of vitamin B12 in metabolism. First of all, vitamin B12, or cobalamin, is an essential micronutrient that plays a key role in the production of red blood cells and maintenance of the nervous systems. It is a water-soluble vitamin that is only in animal foods such as meat or fish, which are the main protein source within meals. However, with the recent increase in interest in plant-based diets that exclude animal foods, there has been an increase in people with deficiencies of this vitamin, which is a cause for medical concerns. Well, vitamin B12 or cobalamin is essential for DNA synthesis and energy production. It comprises various forms such as cyano, ethyl, deoxyribosyl, and hydroxycobalamin. Cyanocobalamin is used in supplements as it's found in minimal amounts in food. In the body, serum vitamin B12 is bound to proteins called transcobalamin or TC. About 80% of the vitamin is transported in the ICR in active states. This protein is found in almost all body fluids, including the gastric juice. On the other hand, about 20% of the vitamin is actively transported in circulations by transcobalamin 2 because this protein is found in plasma. Holotranscobalamin is TC2 with bound cobalamin, which transport this vitamin to cells. A low concentrations of vitamin B12 in the blood can be attributed to a lack of TC1, while levels to TC2 and therefore vitamin B12 status remains. Vitamin B12 in food is bound to proteins, but in the body it's available for absorption once hydrochloric acid, which is produced by the gastric mucosa, has inbounding from proteins. The released cobalamin then binds to protein R and goes to them, where the protein is eliminated, and the newly released cobalamin binds to intrinsic factors, or IF. IF. In the distal ileum, the IF cobalamin complex is absorbed where it requires calcium. Afterwards, vitamin B12 enters the circulation about 3 or 4 hours later bound to transcobalamin. Vitamin B12 is secreted into the bile and reabsorbed in the enterohepatic circulations via ileal receptors that require IF, which is why vitamin deficiency can develop more rapidly in patients with pernicious anemia due to lack to IF. Cobalamin is secreted into the feces. What is secreted consists of unabsorbed biliary vitamin B12, gastrointestinal cells and secretions, and vitamin B12 synthesized by bacteria in the colon. Excess vitamin B12 in the circulations, as in case of supplements by injections, exceeds the maximum binding capacity of transcobalamin and that is therefore excreted in the urine. The total amount of vitamin B12 absorbed increased with vitamin B12 intake. However, it has been proven that the higher the dose of vitamin B12 ingested, the less it's absorbed due to a saturation of the absorption mechanisms. The absorption capacity recovers in 4 to 6 hours, so that an efficient absorption of the next dose is achieved. Crystalline vitamin B12, found in some supplements, and vitamin B12 from food are absorbed by different mechanisms. As crystalline vitamin B12 is absorbed through a mass actions mechanism, even if the absence of the IF.
The participation of B complex in the metabolism of homocysteine. Homocysteine isn't found directly in food but is obtained through the intake of an essential amino acid that is part of high protein foods, such as methionine. Methionine converts into adenosylmethionine, and then we have the homocysteine. The homocysteine can take two paths. The first one is homocysteine converting to cysteine through two steps. The first one is the enzyme CBS can convert homocysteine into cystathionine, and the consumption of pyridoxine or B6 synthesizes it into cysteine. And then we have the other way called remethylation. The homocysteine can convert back into methionine with the help of two cofactors, folate and cobalamin. Folate donates the tetrahydrofolate, and then it's converted to 5-methyl tetrahydrofolate. And joining to cobalamin with the help of methionine synthase, we have back into methionine. The lack of consumption or supplementation of these two cofactors can promote the accumulation of homocysteine in blood. That increases the risk of cardiovascular diseases, promote apoptosis, endothelial dysfunction, strokes, and in case of pregnant women, we have complications such as abnormalities in the fetus, miscarriage, preeclampsia, etc. Adequate intake of B complex will increase the chances of good health, as well as protect our immune system and neural activity. But if our diet is poor in nutrients or other factors interfere in diet, a low levels one could alter the metabolism, promoting the appearance of certain medical pathologies. Not only the diet is the determining factor for the appearance of these deficiencies, but there are a number of conditions that can generate alteration in the absorption of these vitamins. For example, alcohol patients don't care that serum levels appear normal because alcohol consumption can fatally increase the value of cobalamin in the face of alcoholic liver disease. To avoid this confusion, the holotranscobalamin is used as an indicator. In the case of older adults, the engine can reduce appetite, making it difficult to ingest the B complex through the diet. They also often suffer from chronic diseases that requires the administration of analgesics or other type of drugs that could intervene in the proper absorption of B12. It is also associated with some degree of atrophic gastritis that hinders the production of gastric acid that is responsible of extracting the vitamin B12 from proteins. To conclude, vitamin B12 or cobalamin it's a micronutrient essential for the proper functioning of the body, playing a key role in the production of red blood cells, DNA synthesis, and the maintenance of the nervous system. Its adequate intake is crucial to avoid disorders such as megaloblastic anemia, cognitive impairments, and neurodegenerative disorders. It also helps to regulate homocysteine levels, and it found mainly in animal food. Therefore, vegan people need supplementation and consumption of fortified foods to avoid these deficiencies.